my MetaMask on the Rinkeby Ethereum test network. You can see my account 1 and account 4 has no Ethereum, it's just account 2. I use Remix to develop and compile the smart contract. All 3 of these, well 5 of these, but I'm only going over these 3s, right? The associate profit splitter, the tiered profit splitter, and the deferred equity plan as proof of work that they do in fact work. So we'll start with the profit splitter to split profit amongst 3 people here. What should happen is I'm going to put in 3 ETH, and 1 should end up in account 1, 1 should end up in account 4, and we won't debit 1 from account 2 since that's the 3rd wallet address for employee in this contract. So I've got 3 Ether. I'll hit deposit, get a confirmation on my MetaMask, waiting for that transaction to be mined. Okay, that's mined. So now we can see my account 1 has 1 ETH, my account 4 has 1 ETH, and that 3rd one wasn't debited. So the associate splitter smart contract, the Solidity contract works, right? And there's no balance, which means there's no leftover funds after the split. So there's proof that that one works. The tiered profit splitter, this works a little different. This assumes 3 employees or 3 people getting a certain percentage. So here the example is a CEO, a CTO, and then Bob, who we'll just say is an investor. The CEO is going to get 60% of deposited funds, the CTO 25%, and Bob the investor gets 15%. Let me clear my funds here. I'm going to send all this ETH back to my second wallet. Okay, wait for the transactions. Again, I'm on the Rinkeby testnet, so we got to wait for those to get mined. Okay, they're mined, so you can see the only wallet that has funds is account 2. So the tiered profit splitter, I'll just say again 3 ETH, and I believe account 1 will get to 60%, account 4 will get 25%, and account 2 will just keep the remainder of 15. So with 3 ETH, I'm going to go ahead and make the deposit to the contract, confirm it in my MetaMask. We'll wait for it to get mined. So that's been mined. So now we can see, hopefully, yeah, account, I'm not going to do the math, but account 1 has 1.8, account 4 has 0.75, and then account 2 kept the remainder. And with the deferred equity plan, it's just saying that over a period of time, 1,000 shares are distributed every year, 250 shares a year. So there won't actually be any transfer of ETH, but we'll be able to see the mechanics of it. Assuming there's 1,000 shares that this employee gets, they get 250 every year they stay at the company. So in 4 years, all the funds will be distributed. So I'll deploy that contract, and it costs money to deploy stuff, of course. Deploy it from account 2. Account 4 is our wait for the contract to be mined out. Contract transaction. So there it is, it's mined. You can see the contract now in my window. I've created this fake now function, right? So we don't really have to wait a year, but we can see that the contract works. So if I try to distribute funds right now, it's going to say you are not yet vested, right? So this is what my contract says. You are not yet vested. So the Solidity contract says, throws an error if you're not vested, if there's not enough shares, if the contract's not activated, and either HR or Bob, the employee, can deactivate the contract. So we'll do a few fast forwards. There's 1. Each one of these is 100 days. So 2. There's 2, still can't distribute, right? So let's try again. Fast forward 3. This is 300 days. So that should be over 400 days. Now I should be out. Yep, now I can distribute. So we're not going to see anything because there's no movement of ETH actually. There we go. We can see that transaction went through. And for some reason, when I do distributed shares, all 1,000 were distributed. I'll have to go back and look at that. It should only be 250 every 365 days. But you can see how this works, right? No funds were distributed until it was at least past 365 days. There's my proof that these Solidity smart contracts are working.